Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Pocono Raceway for race number 3 of the Pummu Cup Series. We got 14 drivers as always, and we will be going 20 laps around the tricky triangle, and we're going to see who can come out on top. Connor Zilish is your most recent winner, as he has just won at Michigan a week ago, and he's looking to go 2 in a row. But before we get into the action, let's go over your starting lineup. So on the front row, getting his first ever pole is going to be the 40 Justin Allgaier, and then your Michigan race winner, Connor Zilish. In row 2, you have Jimmy Johnson and Ryan Preece. Let's see if he can keep the wheels on the ground. Then in row number 3, it's Chris McLucas in the number 49 and Chris Buescher in the 17. It's the row of Chris's. Then in row number 4, you have the 21 of Josh Berry and the 8 of Kyle Busch, winner of the test race. And then in row number 5, you have your Daytona 50 winner, Michael McDowell, alongside Kyle Larson. Row number 6 holds the 18 of Parker Retzlaff and the 20 of Christopher Bell. And the final row contains the 77 of Carson Hocevar and the 9 of Chase Elliott. That is your starting lineup here at Pocono Raceway. We are ready to go for 20 laps around the tricky triangle. Justin Allgaier and Connor Zilish will lead him to the green flag. Are you ready to go racing? I know these drivers are ready. I'm certainly ready. Let's go racing here in Pocono. Down into turn number 1 is going to be Connor Zilish. It's with the early race lead as Justin Allgaier peeks to his inside. Now he's got the advantage coming out of turn number 1. Heading down towards the tunnel turn, which is one of the most treacherous parts of this racetrack. Allgaier's going to have the edge. Here comes Jimmy Johnson looking to the inside of Connor Zilish. He's going to go side by side with the 87, and he's going to have the edge out of turn 2 as Allgaier's got a 2-car length lead now. Johnson's now going to try to go for that top spot. He's closing. He is now just a car length behind. Oh, we got one in the wall. It's Ryan Preece. He keeps it going, though, and we stay underway. Jimmy Johnson peeks to the inside of Justin Allgaier, looking for that race lead. As we head down into turn number 1, is he going to have it? No, he is not, but he's going to at least pull even with him. The 7-time Cup Series champion is your new leader. But it is very early on in this race. It is only lap 2. Literally anything can happen at this point. Jimmy Johnson not cleared just yet, but he's going to be going into turn number 2, and he's got the lead. The 21 of Josh Berry is trying to make a move on the 87 of Connor Zilish, just not working out for him, as he can't really get a run, and it looks like Jimmy Johnson's going to come out at turn number 3, and he is going to lead lap number 2. We got one in the wall. We got him wrecking. They do keep it going. Chris McLucas got into the wall big time right there. He is still rolling, though, so we do stay green. Meanwhile, back out front, Jimmy Johnson still with the race lead. Christopher Bell is trying to get around McLucas right now as he is just slowing him down. That NOS Energy Drink Chevy is going to need a caution, and he's going to need it very soon if he wants to get back into the fight. The top 6 are all single file now. Here comes Justin Allgaier with a peek to the inside. Not enough to get by him right there. Chris Buescher pulls out of line. He's going to try to make a move on the 21 of Josh Berry. He's going to at least pull even with him. And now Connor Zilish blocking the 17. As a piece of debris goes flying, Chris Buescher is up to 4th. Allgaier's going to peek to the inside of Johnson once again, going back into turn number 1. No, he isn't. He's going to stay in line. Chris Buescher and Michael McDowell are fighting against Connor Zilish and Josh Berry on that outside, and it looks like those two will prevail. Jimmy Johnson still leads the way going into the tunnel turn. Allgaier's going to get another peek to the inside. Never mind, he stays in line. Here comes Buescher and McDowell. Buescher has the preferred line. Back through turn number 3, he's going to have the run here in this turn, and he's going to pull even. Does he have the edge? Yes, he does. Chris Buescher up to 2nd. As they hit another piece of debris from the 49 car. Jimmy Johnson still leads the way. We are 4 laps into this one. Allgaier trying to fight back on the outside, but he doesn't really have much help behind him. Chris Buescher is now going to have a peek to the inside of Johnson for the lead. He doesn't take it just yet, but he is very close. They're side by side. On their way to the tunnel turn, it's going to be Chris Buescher with the advantage. And here comes the 34 of Michael McDowell. Your Daytona 50 winner makes it 3 wide as Buescher makes a mistake. He's into the wall. He somehow keeps it straight, and we stay green as McDowell leads. Barry also makes a mistake. Busher cuts in front of Jimmy Johnson. He's still in third, even with some damage. He gets shoved out of the way. We still stay green, even though there's chaos unfolding right now. Everybody seems to have settled down as we head back into turn number 1. And they crash again! Hard in the wall! A huge crash in turn number 1. The caution is out. At least 5 cars involved, if not more. Let's take a look at where this all started, where McDowell shoved Busher out of the way. And then he got turned by Johnson into the wall. He somehow kept it straight, nearly turned Zilish. And then here's the second part. I think somebody got dumped right up into traffic. Man, that was a hard hit for that 9 to Chase Elliott. And then Christopher Bell comes firing in. Everybody will stay on the track because they are using one of their lives that they have. They have 3. Michael McDowell and Connor Zilish, your 2 race winners so far, lead the way, and we're back underway. Heading down into turn number 1, it's going to be the 34 with the race lead, as he is now clear of the 87, and he's going to try to set sail on the field. Here comes the 8 of Kyle Busch. We haven't talked about him that much so far, but now he pulls even with the 87. He's got a real fast hot rod. That number 8 is quick, as he's going to be clear of the 87 coming out of the tunnel turn, and now he sets his sights on Michael McDowell. Into turn number 3. Is he going to have the run to get by? No, he is not, but he's going to be at his quarter panel. Kyle Busch is right there. They're in the wall once again. It's Ryan Preece again. Thankfully, he hasn't flipped so far. That could change. Kyle Busch on the bottom. He's going to have the momentum going into turn number 1. He's going to have the preferred lane. He's going to pull even, and he might edge ahead of him. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Kyle Busch is your new race leader. He almost squeezed McDowell into the wall. He muscled him out of the way. But thankfully, they kept it clean, and we are still going. Kyle Busch is going to be clear out of the tunnel turn of the 34. And now he's going to try to check out. Connor Zilish sits in third as he's going to try to get by the 34. Not enough of a run right there to get by, as McDowell now goes to the bottom. Your pole sitter, Justin Allgaier, sits in 4th right now. He's looking for his first career win. Can he do it today? We're going to find out. Kyle Busch is now 2 car lengths ahead of the 34. Back through turn number 1. McDowell closed in a little bit, but Busch gains that time back very quickly. Carson Hocevar is back in 5th right now. He's trying to make some noise. Can he get his first win today? But right now it is all Kyle Busch out front. Michael McDowell is closed in. Now it's just a car length lead. As we head into turn number 3, he might have a run here. No, not yet, as it looks like everybody's trying to get to the end. Connor Zilish took a peek to the inside of the 34, but he did not get there. As Kyle Busch still shows the way out front. We are 3 wide. McLucas is kind of shoving the 84 Jimmy Johnson in the wall a little bit. But the track is still green. Top 5 are all single file right now. The fight is about mid-pack, right behind Josh Berry. Here comes the 18 of Parker Retzlaff, trying to make a move on Chris Buescher. As now we get a look back at the front. Kyle Busch still shows the way, but Michael McDowell is right there. Oh, McDowell might have a run here. No, not yet. He will have the momentum if he runs a lane lower than Kyle Busch, just like in the tunnel turn. Through the final turn, Kyle Larson making it 3 wide. 4 position, it didn't really work out for him, and he gets contact from the 84. They do still keep it going as they manage to save it. The top 5 are still single file, more like top 8. As it looks like everybody's trying to get to the end of this thing. Kyle Busch still shows the way. McDowell went a little higher to try to find a little bit of momentum, but it was not enough. Back down that straightaway, heading to the tunnel turn. Kyle Busch still showing the way out front. Michael McDowell is all over that rear bumper of the 8 car. He moves him out of the way. This could be the move for Michael McDowell to take the lead back. He's going to run a lane lower than Busch, and he's going to be there. He gets loose, and he gets into Kyle Busch, a little bit of contact right there. And down the front straightaway, Kyle Busch still leads the lap. But Michael McDowell is right there, and he's going to have the run going into turn number 1. Through the first turn, once again, McDowell is there. He has the edge. He's nearly clear of the 8 car. And you have a new leader. It's Michael McDowell. Busch now holding off Zilish. Michael McDowell now has a 3 car length lead. Let's see if he can do something with it. as he is trying to get his second career win of the series and be the first ever multi-time winner. But he's got pressure from Kyle Busch. And we still have fights going on further back in the pack there, side by side and nearly 3 wide. Michael McDowell still out front, and he is showing the way here at Pocono. Zilish and Busch are all over the 34 right now, trying to get to that race lead. Nobody has been able to do anything just yet, as they are still single file out front. McDowell now down to 2 car lengths for a race lead, as he holds off the 8 of Kyle Busch. We are over halfway through this race. Like we mentioned earlier, Kyle Busch won the test race, but he wants more. That race didn't count for points. This one does. The top 8 drivers in points go to the playoffs. There is no win and you're in. As now Connor Zilish moves up to the top and Carson Hocevar is down low. Hocevar looks to make the move on the 87 for the top 3. Does he do it in 1 and 2? Yes, he does. Carson Hocevar is looking to make some noise here at the Pocono Raceway. He's just got 2 more cars to pass in front of him, and then he's just got to hold him off. But so far, it has been all Michael McDowell and Kyle Busch. They have led the most laps so far today, and it doesn't look like that's going to change anytime soon. As long as they keep it clean, Kyle Busch to the inside, making a move for the lead. Side-by-side contact. Michael McDowell still has it, but here comes Busch on the bottom. Looking for the race lead down into turn number 1. He's going to have the advantage. And now he pulls even, and then he has the edge. Kyle Busch is back to the lead. Now he's going to try to stay there for the rest of the race. Can he do it? As now Carson Hocevar tries to follow the 8. Nothing yet. He doesn't have the run to do so. Back through the tunnel turn. He's looking for it. We are nearly all single file, as this might be a freight train to finish things off. That wouldn't be very fun. Oh, we got smoke. We got one in the wall. 17 and Chris Buescher once again. He's slowing big time. He's hard in the wall. And the caution's back out. What the heck just happened? Buescher got turned. We saw the smoke. He somehow saved it, kept going, but then he was slowing. He stalled it. Allgaier slams into him, and then he goes hard in the wall. And that's all she wrote for the 17. But we are ready for the restart now, and we are back underway. Kyle Busch, Michael McDowell. McDowell with a great jump over the 8 car. Going down into turn number 1. I don't know if he's going to cut down to the bottom, but it'll be dangerous. Busch is going to have the run. Oh, McDowell gets turned off the bumper of the 8, and he's hard in the wall. Caution's going to come back out. What a heartbreak for Michael McDowell. He tried to clear himself. He didn't know the 8 car was there, and then boom. And that'll do it for the 34. He's going to the back. That will put Carson Hocevar on the outside of the front row with Kyle Busch. Let's try this again. We're back underway. We got 6 laps to go in this one. Carson Hocevar with the jump. Is he going to make the same mistake as McDowell? I don't think so after he saw what happened. Kyle Busch has the edge on the bottom, and he's going to clear the 77. Kyle Busch takes the lead back down the back straightaway, I guess. As we head to the tunnel turn, Connor Zilish is going to look to the inside of Carson Hocevar. Does he have the momentum to at least pull even? Maybe. He's on his quarter panel, and they're side by side for second. Here comes the 87 of Zilish. He won at Michigan, but he wants more. He's trying to go 2 in a row. Coming out of the final turn, just 5 laps remain in this one. Carson Hocevar got shoved out of line. He's out of the picture. And now Connor Zilish sets his sights on the 8 of Kyle Busch. Can he do it? Here comes Larson. Look at Ryan Preece on the bottom. He's gaining spots. We haven't really talked much about him except for when he slammed the wall twice. But now he is in that 3rd spot, and he's looking for more. Ryan Preece Airlines, the Space Force candidate, is now running in the 3rd spot, and he's looking for more in the tunnel turn. Does he have it here? No, he does not. He makes a mistake, and that allows the 87 to pull away a little bit. But here comes Preece back to his inside. He's at his quarter panel. He's going to pull even coming out of turn number 3. And Ryan Preece is up to second. Now he sets his sights on the 8 of Kyle Busch. He is not entirely clear just yet of the 87 car, though. He will be going into turn number 1. He has the preferred lane. But does anybody have anything for Kyle Busch? They are running out of time to catch him. As now, here comes the 21 of Josh Berry. He clears the 87. Connor Zillish is beginning to fall back. Ryan Preece looks to be catching up a little bit to that 8 car. Can he do it in time, though? He's running out of time. We're coming to 3 laps to go. He is definitely closing in. Now it is a 3-car length lead for the 8 car. But now he's out of the preferred lane, and he goes back down to block the 21. Kyle Busch just has a couple more laps to go to hold on and win at Pocono. Let's see if he can do it. Ryan Preece is closing in, though. Berry takes a peek at the inside. He's going to pull even with the 60. Josh Berry and Ryan Preece go side by side for second. This is what Kyle Busch wants to see. It'll allow him to pull away, heading into the tunnel turn. Josh Berry has the edge on the 60 car coming out of the tunnel turn. There's smoke. There's cars hard in the wall. Michael McDowell is in it. Allgaier's in it. The caution's going to come out again. What a heartbreak for your pole sitter, as now he's going to the back. Let's look at a replay. We saw the smoke as it looked like a block gone wrong there, and McDowell actually caught a little bit of airtime in that. But he will keep going, and we are now headed to 2 laps remaining. This is for all the marbles. 2-lap shootout. Kyle Busch, Josh Berry, we're underway. Berry got a better jump than Kyle Busch, but Busch is going to have the momentum going into turn number 1 as he has the preferred lane. Ryan Preece is all over his back bumper, though. Berry loses the lead, and Kyle Busch takes it over once again. And Ryan Preece is following right behind him, looking for his first career win. 3 drivers going at it right now as we come to the tunnel turn for the second to last time today. Kyle Busch is going to have to play the blocking game if he wants to win this one. Going down into turn number 3. Ryan Preece has the preferred line, and he's going to be at the quarter panel of the 8 car. This thing is not over yet. White flag is in the air. One more time around at Pocono. Ryan Preece has the lane he wants. Going down into turn 1. Does Kyle Busch cut down? No, he does not. The 60 car has the run. He's going to take the lead away from Kyle Busch. He's had a rough start to the season. He's flipped twice. He has had multiple DNFs. And now he's at the front of the field looking for his first win. Through the tunnel turn for the final time. Can he hold off Kyle Busch? Busch just falling back. Christopher Bell is going to make the pass on him for second. And heading down through the final turn for the last time here today. Bell doesn't have anything close. He's not close enough to do anything. And Ryan Preece is a Pummu Cup Series winner. What a race and what a finish. Ryan Preece steals the win away from Kyle Busch, who was out front nearly all day. He came so close, but yet so far. As your results are being shown on your screen, man, what a race we saw here today. And we have yet another first-time winner. Ryan Preece takes his first trip to victory lane. Christopher Bell finishes in second, and Kyle Busch, who has led the most laps today, ends up on the bottom step of the podium. What a heartbreak for the 8 car. Next week, we are heading to Texas Motor Speedway for race number 4 of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching here today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of these races. And we will see you next week, where Ryan Preece tries to go 2 in a row. Thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it from Pocono. Chris Kraft signing out.